from the main gate of the national park. But Sanjay here has been a tremendous help. He's inspired us, kept us going. But in spite of all of his help, we started out with about 10 people. We're now down to 5. But we've just had a tea stop, some lovely tea and bread and jam, and that's given us enough energy to carry on. But let me tell you, it's been worth every single aching muscle and every single drop of sweat to get up here on top of Saddle Peak and see the gorgeous, gorgeous North Andaman.
Well, if you thought you're in paradise already, wait till we get to Andaman's main tourist haunt, Ritchie's Archipelago, with 2 islands that have catapulted the Andamans into the world's premier diving destination and leisure holiday spot.
You can tell by the activity on deck here that we're about to land. The jetty is about, say, 200 meters away. And as I was saying, there's something very special about Havelock. Of all the islands of the Andamans, this is its own peculiar charm. Maybe because of the beaches, maybe because such a romantic English name, Havelock, and so many of the names of the beaches, say like Radhanagar, are very traditional Indian names. So it's a lovely contrast of the old British glory and today's India. There are also very fine hotels on this island. Hotels of the highest quality. So it's a change from the forest rest houses where we've been staying to hotels here on Havelock. So all in all, it's going to be an absolutely fantastic next 2 days here. And if we're lucky, we might even swim with an elephant. Let's see.
The island is peppered with a host of resorts and dive centers. The Barefoot Beachside Jungle Resort here is rated among the 30 best eco-resorts in the entire world. Havelock has over half a dozen dive centers like Barefoot Scuba, Andaman Bubbles run by Wild Orchid, and Island Vinny's Dive India. Another one of my dreams, another one of my fantasies is about to come true thanks to the Andamans. As I dive into the water, I feel like I am entering a parallel world. A world where time slows down. I feel absolutely safe with the experts helping me out here.
You really are in a very, very different world where even the passage of time seems much, much more relaxed. And the fish, you'd think they'd be frightened of you, but the fish behave like friends. And they just swim around you and you swim around them. And it's a wonderful experience. I'm going to go down once again.
Havelock's most popular snorkeling and dive site is Elephant Beach or Hathi Tapu. A 40-minute boat ride from Havelock Jetty or a short trek from Radhanagar. Elephant Beach is a snorkeling paradise with an astounding coral reef and marine life.
Named, of course, after elephants. Elephants that were brought here from the mainland many, many years ago. Of course, this island is called Havelock, which is a very English name. And we've got islands around us called Henry Lawrence, John Lawrence, Outram, Ross. But on this beach, what are the islands called? Radhanagar, Govindnagar, Vijayanagar. So on Havelock Island, we have all these beaches with very typical Hindu Indian names. This is the mystery and the magic of the Andamans.
Most of Havelock's resorts are located at beach number 5, Vijayanagar. Perhaps no resort is as well located as the government-run Dolphin Resort. Cute cottages line one side of the spacious garden, which opens out to a view of the inviting waters. Laze around, read a book, or if the view inspires you, write one. Backpackers opt for budget hotels and shacks which also line the lanes of Havelock. Just a short walk away is the Govind Nagar beach. The sun lighting up the water and the sand beneath your feet brings about a sense of fulfillment in you. Can you believe this? Radhanagar Beach at sunset. They say number 7 beach is the most beautiful beach in all of Asia, according to Time magazine. Who should know what they're talking about? Unbelievable.
Walking here on the beach this evening, I feel as if my journey in the Andamans has almost come to an end, but not quite. I mean, this is perfection, absolute perfection, but the Andamans always leave you wanting something more, something even more perfect, something to ask you more questions, something to say, come back again. We're so happy you could visit. Radhanagar Beach at sunset. Life is perfect.
The Andamans are fast gaining a reputation as a world-class sport fishing destination. Run by a bunch of outdoor enthusiasts, game fishing not just provides deep-sea fishing aboard their ritzy yachts, but also luxury island cruises. And no eating. Fishing is strictly by catch and release. And after having my fill of Havelock, I've decided it's time to drop the pace a bit and head for something quieter. Neil. Known as the vegetable bowl of the Andamans, Neil Island is a quieter, more eco-friendly tourist haven with unusually scenic beaches.
Just when you think the Andamans have got nothing more to offer, you come to quiet and quaint Neil Island and it conjures up magic of its own. It's early morning, low tide here on Lakshmanpur Beach number 2. We walk along the coral beach and come around a bend, and what do we see? This amazing rock formation. Then there's Sitapur Beach with its lovely caves, dazzled by the sun rays. And then there's Bharatpur Beach with a stretch of lovely sand and beautiful seafood. And then in the evening, go to Lakshmanpur Beach number 1. And there, just enjoy the splendor of Sunset Point. Neil Island is like a country cousin of Havelock, but in its own ways, it is very, very charming.
We're aboard the swanky Macruise that takes us on the fastest 55-kilometer cruise from Havelock to Port Blair. The view outside is breathtaking as the boat skims across the waters, cutting down travel time.
"15 days. 15 days of traveling through these jewels of the sea, these Andaman Islands. Now I head back to the real world. Or maybe this is the real world, who knows? And what do I take with me? Memories? Some sepia tone, some fresh, some green, some deep blue, some etched in coral, some scented with lilies and fresh aroma of the sea. These are the memories I take back of long journeys through forests, and runs along sublime beaches, so many things. The people I met, the way they spoke of history, Ross Island, the cellular jail. I also take back with me fresh insights into human nature. But most of all, I take back a desire to return to these jewels of the sea, to return to these Andamans as soon as I can. I think my flight is being announced. I'll take leave from you. It's been a fantastic journey. Thanks for being with me.